Hello, Cyber Nirvana. Back with another video. Yeah, I know these videos are kind of far in between. That's just kind of the way it goes. So last video I talked that I was going to do the Lego London, and first off I'm going to show you. It's part of the architecture series. I have a different. I need to turn that off, I think. There we go. That's better. It's a little bit darker in here, but I think I'm going to eventually get a ring light for this. Maybe that'll work. Anyhow, so purchased this at Target. It was $39.99, I believe. So, I've never really been into Lego. I think I've said that in my video when I was talking about minifigs. But I've kind of gotten out of the Funko phase. I still have Funkos. You can see. But as far as purchasing more Funkos, I'm pretty much out of it. And if you see my back wall over here, which I'm sure it's been in many a video, and if you can tell by the shirt, I have an obsession with London. So this is the completed one that I had done quite a while ago. Drawbridge does move. I had an error on my screen. Hopefully that didn't affect the video. But I had been talking about, when I was talking about the minifigs, talking about purchasing options with Lego the minifigs, using third party. And so Temu had listed on their website the London set. So obviously it did not come in this box. This is the original box too, the one I just showed you. Now I want to show you I'm going to show you the nice little book that came with the Lego one, and has some information on London. In the different languages, and then of course it has the building process. So here we go. So don't want to shell out $40 for the Legos. This is the package it came in, and right off, just looking at the pieces, these are the same exact pieces as in the Lego set. So my theory is, obviously one of the places that Legos are manufactured is China. China is not exactly known for keeping copyright laws, so I would assume they either someone decide to take the plans or and the bricks or whatnot, but it literally is. There's no difference. These are by all means the appear to be fairly legitimate. They may not be exact Legos, but yeah. So the Legos obviously have Lego stamped on some of their stuff, and I don't think that did. But so here's the other than that bag. This is the only thing else it came with. So going back over to the book. Oh, this is I'm doing a horrible job here. You can see that the diagrams are pretty much dead on. So here's the rub. Do you stay loyal to Lego and you're paying that full price, or do you get the basically the same exact thing but through a third party and pay half the price? Because once again, Lego's set at Target was $40 plus tax. This on Temu was $20.64 or something like that. It was like $21. So you might as well say paid half of what it paid at Target. Now obviously, in the grand schemes of things, you want to buy the official licensed stuff, because you know this is how these people are making their livelihood. But if you're a person who wants to save the money and you think that, okay, Lego's robbing me anyhow because how much they're making me pay for this small set, and when you got bigger sets like the Titanic that are several $100s, yes, you're paying for the time and process it takes to create these kits, and it goes towards the plastic to make them. But some of it is just I just feel like it is kind of ridiculous. It goes with all toys, really. It's kind of ridiculous on what the price markup is on it. So my thing is if you're just I would put in this spin. If you're just a casual person who, hey, I got a friend who likes London, or hey, I want to build a set, but I don't want to spend much money, you go the Temu route. But if you're someone who is really entrenched into Lego culture, by all means, buy the Lego set, even if it means paying more, because yes, you're getting the official merchandise. My feeling is, once again, I don't know if it's simply I'll explain it in a different term how it most likely is. Like you have some manufacturers who manufacture stuff for more than just one company. So you have some, like I'll give you an example of potato chips. You used to have Seifert's in Fort Wayne, Indiana. And they made potato chips for not just Seifert's, that's the main brand, but they made for Kroger, I'm sure other store brands, possibly other name brands. And it's this could be a case of, you know, with the manufacturing, not just Legos in Denmark, but also they manufacturing and Slavic countries. I didn't really. I should have looked this up better, but obviously China. I think like Czech Republic or Slovakia or one of those um, do Legos, but I mean it's very possible just for a secondary market they're producing unlicensed stuff. So that's just my on the same lines of the third party with the minifigs. If I would say that once again, if you're not someone who's fully invested in the Lego culture, this might be the better option for you. Whereas if you're into Legos big time, you're into the master building part of the culture, by all means, I'm not going to say anything about, hey, you're stupid because you're paying more money for Lego. It's the same thing about, you know, shoes. Am I going to pay more for a pair of Nikes versus a pair of Walmart brand shoes? It's what works best for that person. That's my scheme. My thoughts on that scheme of things is, but you know, it is what it is. That extra set's probably going to go to a friend. Because obviously I've already got the official Lego set, so I don't really need a second one. So, there you go. So, that is the official Lego versus what the Temu is. People, I'm sure there's stuff on Temu, like any other website, that false advertising. A lot of it with clothing, they're using pictures from other websites, and you know, if it has a design on the shirt, this shirt I did myself. This is ordered through Cafe Press. This is a picture I actually took when I was in London. So when I'm going like this, I'm not meaning this shirt, but you know, screen printed image that they're seeing from another website and slapping on a shirt. Yeah, and it may not be the quality that you're looking for. That's where you got to do that research. I've got a Deadpool figure, and I've gotten a Link figure, both, and I got a Totoro over on the other shelf that they are absolutely official figures because they came in the official packaging. So it's I think, you know, it's one of those things that, you know, when you don't have that, when you're buying from there, you're not dealing with the middleman, so you're not dealing with a Walmart or an Amazon or whatever online. You know, you're dealing with entities within China. I know people are gonna take that and run and bitch about, oh, you're just giving money to Chinese. Well, whether you realize or not, 75% of the time, if you're buying something at Walmart, you're buying something off of Amazon. Guess what? That stuff was manufactured in China, so they're still getting the money. So it is what it is. I just look at it as, if you can find a bargain online and it satisfies that need that you have, oh, I don't see the harm in it, you know. Obviously, like, I just got a Darth Revan, got it off of eBay actually, and people probably would have shrilled because I took it out of the package, but once again, that's my thing. I don't have any plans on ever selling it because of how long I've wanted this figure, And obviously I wasn't buying it for resale. So, alright, I've rambled on long enough. So, my thing is when I'm talking about Temu is when you're looking at the stuff, do your research on it. And make your own judgments. But I will say from my own personal experience, I would say 95% of my experiences have been very positive. My one few negative was I ordered a hooded sweatshirt, and I obviously sizing comparison between people over there and Americans is quite a bit different, so it's probably really hard to gauge that size difference. But other than that, alright, so that is this week's review. So until next time, laters.